Hello, everyone. This is Jim Okersinski with your Week 14 schedule and screencast video. So, this week in the screencast, I'm going to touch on a few things. It won't be as long as last week's video. And as I say here, I mentioned this, I'm going to emphasize this right now. As we come to the end of the semester, it is critical to view all videos closely. Take notes, and you may have to watch the video several times. Our concluding assignments here, the cover letter, the revision plans, the revisions, the e-portfolio that's coming up, and I will talk about that in this week's lecture video in depth, okay? All of these are multi-layered assignments, and you have a lot of points at stake here. So you want to make sure that you are prepared to take advantage of what's offered to you these last 2 weeks of the semester. So I'm going to reach back a little bit here and talk about discussion board 16. It's our last discussion board of the semester. So if you notice, the discussion board post 1 and post 2, actually is pre-writing. You can actually use this content to start the draft of your cover letter. So if we look at the schedule, I don't believe the draft of the cover letter is coming up until next week, the beginning of next week. Let me get here. Yes. Oh, no, actually, it's due Sunday the 5th. So we have revision plan 1, revision plan due on Tuesday and Friday, and the first draft of the cover letter. So let's once again go back to discussions. Here, you already have a springboard into writing your content. If you wrote some fair amount of content answering the prompts here for the first 2 posts, then you should be well on your way to working on drafting your cover letter assignment. It's virtually the same prompts as what's in the assignment I discussed in a previous video. So let's get back to the announcements. Like I said, there is revision plan 1 and revision plan 2. I will talk again about the revision plans and how to go about those revision plans and what to look out for in a second. So let me get to the module. Revision plan instructions. All right there. So for each of the 2 essays that you are going to revise for your e-portfolio that you must write about in the second portion of the cover letter assignment, you will do a revision plan. This is pretty much straightforward. If you look in the cover letter essay 4 folder in our drive folder, here's revision plan instructions. As always with my forms, please make a copy before you work in them, and then you can work with these particular forms, all right? So let's get back to the revision plans. Now, this is really straightforward. It's a 3-step process, okay? You have to decide what essays you want to work on, essays 1, essay 2, or essay 3. All essay 3s have been graded. If you have any questions, look in the grade comments and send me an email. However, you're going to want to work through some of the prompts here and answer some of the prompts in the revision plan. So step 1 is to look at your peer reviewers, and it's detailed here what specifically to look at. Step 2 is to look at my feedback and comments, and here are some of the typical issues that I comment on. Now, the important step here is step 3. Okay, so whatever essay you decide, 1, 2, or 3, it says here, for your revision plan, select the areas of your draft that require revision based on your peer and instructor review. Complete the following. Copy and paste the selections into a GDoc named Revision Plan 1. If you want, you can even use your copy of the revision plan right here. All you got to do is just tack it on the end and rename it your name before you start working on it. That works for me too. Or you can do a separate Google Doc. That's great. All right. Copy and paste the selections into a GDoc name Revision Plan 1. Indicate the revisions as mentioned in steps 1 or 2 above. So if you can do something that I comment on, what are you going to revise? Or a peer reviewer offered something, what are you going to revise? So I say here, provide a revised version of the original selection, highlighting the revisions in an alternative color. Bold is okay. For example, your peer reviewer mentions that your introduction needs more development, so you would select the original intro, copy and paste it into a new document, indicate how, now tell me what you're going to do, how you would go about developing that intro, then rewrite the intro with the specific changes in a different color text. Bold is okay. So I only want the sections that need revisions, right? you need at least one, possibly even two sections of your essay to be revised for the revision plan. The idea here is don't give me sentences that you just corrected some of my suggested editing. All right, I don't want that. I don't want a sentence level. I want reworked paragraphs, introductions, conclusions, body paragraphs, those type of holistic revisions that would lead to a much better essay assignment. All right. So each one of these revision plans is worth up to 25 points. That's 2.5% of your overall grade. And they have to be included in your e-portfolio, which will affect your e-portfolio grade. So this activity is critical in your success. Okay. So whatever essays they are, be sure to select one of the essays. Doesn't matter to me. Do their sections of the revisions only. Tell me what you're going to do. Changes will be made in bold. Don't tell me. Actually make the revisions, and do not, and I repeat, do not upload or add the whole essay, revised essay, to this assignment. Okay? Be aware. Do not add the whole essay revision. I'm only looking for sections in the revision plan assignment. So if you have any questions about the revision plan, one is due on Tuesday, another one is due on Friday. All submitted essays have been reviewed by me, okay, with the first draft of the cover letter for coming up on Sunday. Once again, if you have any questions, send me an email.